Hey everybody, I'm Valerie Zammitti of Zammitti Law, where we provide peace of mind to families through estate planning, elder law, and probate matters. Today we're going to talk about the two main reasons you may want to disinherit a beneficiary. Before we get there, however, if you have any estate planning or probate questions, you can reach out to us for a free conversation at yourplanningattorney.com. That's yourplanningattorney.com. Now, the two main reasons, in my eyes at least, when you may want to disinherit an individual are: one, there's just a breakdown in that relationship, and you certainly just don't want to provide for that individual because they're not a part of your life. This happens at times. It is my instruction and guidance to any clients who decide to do that to make sure they have a written document in their own handwriting as to why they have made that selection in keeping that individual out of their estate plan and not to receive a part of their inheritance that they otherwise would have. This can go a long way in proving why your wishes were such and help even if litigation should surmount after you're gone. Secondarily, there are occasions when a child, say, is either independently wealthy or maybe receiving assets, significant assets from an ex-spouse or a different faction of the family, and so will not need to receive inheritance from you, and they choose to not want that. You can develop that under your plan, even though it's still called a disinheritance. You're doing it with a specific purpose and reason in mind. There is not a necessity to disinherit a child who perhaps is not great with money or has some special needs. It's an often misconception that, say, a special needs child needs to be left out of an estate plan. This just couldn't be further from the truth. We just have to make sure that in having that knowledge that this individual needs to have some extra special care in the way that they receive their inheritance. It needs to be created in that way. With someone who, say, God forbid, is dealing with substance abuse or just is not great with money, you could designate someone else to manage the money for them or set certain parameters to help guide them. And of course, with a child or beneficiary who has special needs, we want to make sure we're creating it in such a way where it will not impact any other benefits they're receiving, say, from the government, and that the proper trustees are in place to take care of that individual as time goes on after they receive their inheritance. So again, in summary, there are maybe two reasons to disinherit somebody: a breakdown of your relationship in which you wish not to. Make sure you have it in writing, though, as to why. And secondarily, someone in your family is going to receive assets elsewhere and they don't want to receive the assets that you'll leave behind. And that's okay too, but certainly not for any other purpose. We just have to make sure we're drafting our plan appropriately. And as a reminder, if you have any estate planning or probate questions, you can reach out to us for a free conversation at yourplanningattorney.com. That's yourplanningattorney.com. Thank you so much for listening. And if you found this information useful or think someone else may, please share, like, and subscribe where appropriate so nobody misses out. Again, I'm Valerie Zammitti of Zammitti Law, where we provide peace of mind to families through estate planning, elder law, and probate matters. Take care.